It's a fantastic question. Like I said, nurture for me is more important than nature. Nurture is, the ability to mold, shape. If a young 5, 6, 7-year-old boy or girl experiences, all she sees or all he sees is the father beating the hell out of the mom, slapping her for everything, the truth is that there are higher tendencies that kid is going to grow up believing that that's the way of the world, right? And then it now becomes a case of how to channel that trauma, but it's also linked to how, if they felt as daddy was doing this, was he also successful? As daddy was doing this, was he celebrated? Or as they see the full cycle, do they see him being unhappy and regretting some of those decisions? All of these things are critical to how that child turns out, right? So my view is that I think we are a result of all our life experiences. You're a product of our life experience. You get some at home, you get some in school, you get some when you start to date a girl in your relationships. You make certain mistakes, you do things and it turns out well. But I think ultimately, as you start to grow into adulthood, that decision becomes yours to look at all the examples and experiences you've been through and then be able to identify a path for how you want to be. For me, I love my dad and I wish him well. I pray that he continues to rest in peace.
Amen.
But perhaps the one or two mistakes and how I dealt with those trauma is that to make sure the areas where I felt he didn't do well, I had to overcompensate and be excellent at that in my marriage. And that's what gives me happiness today. So you can already assume I'm not the disciplinarian at home. My wife is the one that that is tough on the kids, because I feel like I was raised without